Hi, this week we're going to be making a pressure plate with a camera swap. This was actually a requested video from my brother, so let's get to it. Right, the first thing we're going to need is a blueprint for a door. And then we can add the mesh to act as our door. I'm just going to use a cube and scale it to fit my door frame here. Next, in the graft editor, we can remove all this and make a custom event calling that door open. Off that we can get a flip-flop, and then we need to add a timeline. So add that and give it a name. Inside that, we can set our length to 2 and add a new track, and don't forget to name that as well. With that done, we can then add a point to our timeline, setting its time and value to 0, and then we can add a second point, setting its time to 2 and its value to 1. Now in our event graph, add our door mesh, and then we can call set relative location, and split the location pin. This will be plugged into the update path. Next, off the door timer, add a lerp node and move this into the alpha pin. The B path will be how much we want the door to move. I know that I need this to move 125 on the X, so I'm going to set that. For you, it will differ. I forgot to say, but off the B path of the flip-flop, we should plug this into the reverse of our timeline. Next, we need the pressure plate. So add another blueprint actor and name that. Now I'm going to make a basic button with just some cubes. It will need to be 2 parts, the base and the button. On top of that, we're going to need a collision box. Then adding a begin overlap event, we'll need a variable of the type BP pressure door. This will need to be instance editable. Now off the ref, we can call open door. We should also make sure that this is a valid reference. So let's check that whether it is valid. Then we can copy this into an end overlap event. but we can add a delay to this, and if we promote the duration to a variable and make it instance editable, we can make this so that the player can race against the timer to pass through the door. Now, so that the player knows where the door is when it opens, we can do a little camera swap. For that, we're going to need to open up the player blueprint. Start off, we can add a custom event and name it. Add an input pin, calling this target camera. And set that to be a camera actor reference. Next, we need the player controller. And call set view target with blend. The new view target will be our target camera, and the blend time will be set to 1. And then we can add a delay and reverse this. By calling the blend target and setting the new view target to our player character. Now back inside the pressure plate, we can call get player character and cast to our player character. And off that we can call the swap camera event we just made. Promote the target camera and set that to be instance editable. Now add a camera to the world and set our pressure plate's camera target, and then we can see if this is working. With that, we are done, so thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.